Hey guys, we're here playing Prepaid Kate, helping Ben test his Astrobiotics deck against Astrobiotics Claude to try to foil his plans. So our hand's pretty reasonable. I mean, the Levy probably don't need this game, but the Prepaid, the SMC, are all things that we want. Yeah, I think this is an easy, lucky find here. I mean, we could poke the HQ for an access, but I just don't really care to right now. Now, do we quality time next turn, which would give us 9 cards, go 8, 7, 6, discard the Levy. It's probably fine. Now, I don't know if he's going to try to sneak something out in us or not. Gonna ice that. Now, is that a Sansan play? Yeah, what's quality time? Let's see what we can see. Yeah, let's do it. Baby. Okay. Let's just go in here and see what he's got. Any agendas in there? Eli. Okay, we'll play that. We'll pitch the Levy. That was a good quality time. We got quite a bit of juice now. Hasn't rezzed either of these, so we're not really sure what's going on. We know he has an Eli, which is not that great against us. Do we want a Claude here? We'll let him advance at once. He's gonna shipment. Okay. Just a Beal. That's totally fine. So we're gonna want to kill that. Let's try to do the most efficiently we can. Indexing is good for next turn. Let's go trash that. And it's a wraparound. So he's gonna get to force out the lady. But that will make that will make irrelevant his Eli. We have the indexing to help us do a follow-up, if that's not a Jackson, which it very well could be. It's a Jackson. Okay. So we need to pop that so we can fire indexing. Do we want to clone the SMC, or do we want to keep our clone chip for maybe a Claude and just play SMC from hand? I think probably the answer is play from hand. It's gonna now extort us into spending lady tokens here. It's interesting. So we can do a makers, or we can hit the Jackson. The thing is, he's gonna let us trash it probably. I think I'd rather just maker's eye here. And we can see the cards are coming up. Yeah, we'll break that with the lady. Does he shuffle in, is the question. It's probably pretty fine to shuffle in here. I see 3 cards, pop-up window, fast track, and a breaking news. Alright, the breaking news is reasonable. And now we know we can get through with the indexing at a later date. So he just drew how many cards? 4 cards? Only 2. Okay, well, we're just gonna turbo draw. And play another SMC. So we're set to fire off indexing in the next 2 turns, and then go back to pick up an agenda. Unfortunately, we're about to run low on lady tokens, so I'm hoping this is not a thing we need to kill. Or a second Jackson. Really, we're slightly concerned about what this is. Yeah, it's the pop-up window. Do we want to go in there? I mean, if we index, we could get whiff, but odds are it's not a second Jackson. Odds are it's nothing. Let's see what we get. Parasite in hand. I'm gonna risk that he like got a freak draw of 2 Jacksons, I think. Yeah, let's go. Lose a credit here because the parasite's in our hand. And we see 3 pads, a fast track, and Enigma. Ugh. I'll give him fast track, Enigma, and then 3 pads, which is pretty rough. That's not what we want to see it at all. But we do get a good draw of a gamble. That's actually probably the best card we could have drawn there. That or Laundry. So now we have a few turns while he clears these top 5 cards. He's drawn Fast Track. And there's Enigma somewhere here, making this Cyber Cipher quite a bit worse. Having Claude in hand is potentially not great. You know what, let's get it out of our hand for $1. He can purge it, but if he's not playing any actual purge cards, this will be pretty reasonable. Even if he is making him pay 3 to get rid of it is fine. Just want to like dig deeper into my stack to find some more goodies. The Astrolabe is still pretty good, with 3 pads coming up especially. Same old Quality Time I'm not crazy about. I think I'd rather same old Maker's Eye when the cards get fresh again. He's just gonna purge us. Okay. Well, we paid a credit and we got a full turn here, so pretty much fine with that. It's really not the perfect timing for this. Yeah, let's just poke around and see what he's got in there. Probably nothing. We can at least go sucker token. Just do the fast track. If we can, this potentially lets us parasite the Enigma rather than have to get out a breaker for it. So there's the 2 pads coming out. Quality Time, prepaid. You know what, I am now curious about what this is. Let's just burn our last token and we'll go in and see what this is. It is the Jackson. Oh, geez. Oops, we'll get rid of that. I don't know what just happened. My window minimized for a second. So had we actually hit our indexing, it would have gone wrong at the end. Right. So we can wait one more turn, then we'll do a Maker's Eye. I think that's what we want to do. Let's just play the clone chip out. Yeah, so those pads, do you want to deal with those? We don't really. Is he trying to pull a fast one with this server? We could install Our Lady and go in. We could Parasite, same old Maker's Eye, and go into the R&D. I think the R&D is a better bet here. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yeah, wrong sequencing there. Should have Parasited it first. Oh well, I guess we'll not do that. And we'll just fire off the Maker's Eye anyway. This is worse, but we will see 3 cards. We get an Astro, get an NAPD, get a pop-up. Good Maker's Eye. So hopefully we didn't let one sneak through here with the one draw we didn't see. But even if we did, we're in a pretty decent spot. So we can't exactly afford to trash those pads unless we happen to draw like a lucky find. Even then, I'm not sure it's worth our time. So he draws pop-up window. The thing with not parasiting it is that if we had, he just gets to put another one there. Which, meh, I don't know. Sometimes I'm really gung-ho to kill these so he doesn't get money. Other times it's like, well, I just want to get my accesses as fast as possible. Can we get a lucky find? We can. See, now because we didn't kill it, we made him pay $2 to install this here. It's pretty reasonable. We want to check this? I don't think we do, right? Really don't think we want to check that. I think we just fire Maker's next turn on it. Get our clone in the bin in case we need it. But he's in rough shape here. Next turn we probably assume this is Booth or something, or the Enigma, and we put the Cyber Cipher and Maker's Eye. And that could well be an agenda. Do we buy that as an agenda? He's in rough shape. I don't mind even just poking that to see what it is. If it's like Enigma, then it's, oh. Interesting. Math time. Can we break this? Getting out the SMC. Getting out the zoo. The zoo is really bad here. So it costs us 2 to search, 1 to install, 3 for the toll, puts us at 6. And then 2 tokens, 2 just for strength, so 9. Yeah. I think we just do makers anyway. Let's fire off the makers here. This is probably just another pop-up window. Oh, it could be Quandary. Crap. This is probably the Sand, right? Whatever. We're gonna get an R&D. That's our plan here. Baby and little makers. Yeah, it's the pop-up as expected. Probably. Nah, it's fine. So we'll pay 1 here. We'll keep our clones in case we need something else for recursion. See 3 cards, hedge fund. There's the Astro and the Beal. A rough game for Ben. I feel this deck does favor Kate quite a bit in this matchup. Yeah, I do think that was probably a Sand. Ben's not the kind of player that would bluff unless he really has to, I think. So he's more likely to put the safe plan of a Sand, then he can maybe res it. Well, thanks for watching, guys.